going on, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Crafter, Humble Edition, where today we are going to be finally putting things together. Now, our buildings are built, our foundations are down, our planning is done. Now all we gotta do is fill it all in. So we're gonna start with storage, or at least hopefully start with storage. I know we got a good amount of circuits over here. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure if it's going to be enough. We need tier 2 lockers. Let's start with our main storage over here. Going to be over here. We do need to slightly plan this out a bit. This side's going to be our mineral side, like metals and all that jazz. This side over here is essentially going to be our biological side, where all of the stuff that we're going to be using that's not going to be going to the crafters, the auto crafting and all that, will be biological over here. So we're probably going to be end up doubling up on a bunch of materials because of how we actually made the building. We have about 5 floors. Let's see. Our old one we went about halved it on every half corner. So we may do that again. Starting here. This is essentially what it's going to look like for about all of the floors. Not too sure which areas, which storages are going to carry which stuff, but we'll figure that out later. But for now, I'm going to get to it and finish off the storage. And so that's what we did. I got a little bit more done than just lockers, though. We got 5 full floors of lockers, and we also have 5 full floors of crafters. We have the advanced, we have the initial one. I don't know what that one's called, actually. I know this is advanced. This is just tier 2 crafting station. Okay. But we got all 5 of them finished. We also got shredders on each floor. Had to think of the name. Decided to just look at it. So it's looking pretty good. We did a bit more than that, though. We did it on both sides, as you can see, about as identical as I could. But I also went ahead and made our little warehouses over here. We have all of our auto crafters set up, all of our little storage is set up over here on both floors. Shredders on each area. This should be enough. We have it on both of our warehouses. Essentially the same setup. No differences. I went ahead and set up all of our storages for these areas as well. Our little bio area, where all of our science stuff was going to be taken care of. The plant growing, the animal, whatever it's called, DNA manipulation, genetic extractors and synthesizers and all that jazz. This is going to essentially be where it is. But now that we have all of our storage and crafting set up, we can actually get to that. Get to the laying down of our actual things that we need. So we've essentially finished with that building there, and these 3. So we're gonna focus on that area and this area next. This little room right here is just gonna be like an entranceway. It's gonna have some plants and all that jazz in it, some couches along these windows, stuff like that. So this one's going to be just last. This is our main tower where we're going to be in. We have some storages here. We have probably just going to set up like we did in the last one. Just the screens over on this side. Maybe move the portal to there, or we put the other screen over here. But be that as it may, I'm going to get to it. Try and finish these off, and see you when we're done. Okay, and this is kind of what the biolab is going to look like, the science area. We have our animal one over there, we have our tree one over here, and we have our insect / fish and frog one over on this side. You see upstairs we got more of it. We have these filled out. About 6 per area. And over here we have the animal food making, because they don't actually have many animal like stations just yet. And the ones that they do have are instant. Don't really take any time. So, and this is just the basic biolab. It's not fully finished yet because we still have decorations that we have to do and all of that. But this is essentially what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to get on over to this area. We have 2 more floors than the last time that I made it. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing with those just yet. But we're going to start off with the entrance. Get the screens going up. And now we are finished with this area. We have some initial decorations down, but I'm not too sure about these just yet. Well, this room specifically. This is the main one we have to worry about. We have all of our little screens down that we need. We have a kitchen area, just because, you know, kitchen stuff, cooking and all that. We have a trophy room. It's not really filled with trophies yet. We don't have all of the trophy things actually unlocked. We don't even have the frog or the fish ones just yet. That's because they come from the animal, which we have none from. I didn't know what to do with a couple of these because we basically have a few too many floors. So we just made this one like a plant room. We'll have flowers, we'll have different plants, stuff like that. This is a personal storage room / personal crafting for if we ever need it. We never will. This is more like just kind of like a sitting room. Very just for decoration type of place. Never going to be in here. And then this is our personal way top. As it says over there. We have some just basic decorations down. Some colored furniture instead of just the basic ones. We obviously went with purple because it's the favorite color. We got our last screen up here, which is our terraformation stage, which has long since been complete. We have our little message terminal, which we haven't received any new messages since the completion. Not too sure actually how we're supposed to finish this one because we don't have an alien blocking us. But that is essentially the end of that. We put down lots of lights and all that jazz. Just dotted them around in equal distances from each other. Hopefully I didn't mess any of them up. I'm pretty sure I didn't. And we're essentially finished with this place. I just have some miscellaneous things I have to do here or there, like labeling and actually getting things delivered, which will be a bit of a nightmare because we have so many of them. And I think I have one more project, but I'm gonna have to like shape it over here. I'm not too sure if I can though, because I wanted like a little area for these things, you know, the butterflies, the ecosystems, the animals, just actually near our base. And I don't know if I have the ability to do that, because I could put it here, and I could put like some stairs right there. We just have like a small little area right here, but I'm not too sure about that just yet. I'll have to decide that later. That'll be for a future project at the moment. We also have to you know, essentially shape this entire place. I like the shape currently, but there's like this huge room over here that's basically useless. I could put something there, but I'm not too sure what I would, except for maybe some ore extractors or ore crushers, as it were. I'm not too sure just yet. We still have to put a portal down, and we still have to put a vehicle station as well as a trade space rocket. Not too sure when we'll do that. We also have a launch platform placed down, but I might make a separate area for that. Probably not. I'll probably just place them all here. I'm not too sure. I'll decide on that later. However, we will be ending it here for the day. Took me quite some time, and I'm quite proud of it. hopefully be even better when it's fully finished and decorated. With trees and all the like, because we're going to be placing a couple down here. But I like ran out of materials and all that jazz, so. But anyways, thank you for watching. And as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.